Hello, my name is Drake, and today I want to talk a little bit about my final project submission, where we talk about the deployment proposal to the new data center in Missouri. So we here in the Promised Land, we want to install a Linux firewall, Linux server, and we want to make sure that everything is according to the specifics. Uh, some configurations will need to be added when the proposal will be approved. But for now, we're going to install and configure the NFS file server. We're going to set up file permissions for groups as well. We're going to install the Windows firewall. We're going to implement security. We've implemented security measures like SSH, authentication, fail to ban. We configure also a static IPv4 address. We also customize a MOTD banner or message of the day. We also schedule the research for every 2 years, and we update the repositories. Um, I didn't install the GUI because I was late with my proposal, so but I will install it. So here, let me log in here. I'm gonna log into the server. Voila. As you can see already, the message, the MOTD message of the day is already welcomes us, saying welcome to the Promised Land Data Center. And this is one of the steps that we wanted users when they log into the server, they will be able to see this message, a welcoming message. And we've installed an F server, neutral file system server. Uh, but we are not going to install it again, so we're just gonna run the command cpt list upgrade. Clever, we just want to see the um, we just want to see the what am I missing here? Upgradable. So here we want to see if the server has been installed. So what am I doing wrong here? Up. Strange, it should see. But anyway, let me instead of wasting time here, let me upgrade it again. I'm just running the sudo apt command just to update it, and I think it's gonna tell us that it's gonna tell us that it's already updated. And done. So as messages, so we've updated our NFC server, and now we want to see the we ain't gonna export. We're supposed to export the NFC as well, but we ain't gonna export it. We're just going to see the directory. We've created a directory called shared. We could name it data center or Missouri data center, or just call it shared. Like I said, some of these we to will need to edit when the data center be in place. So the next step here is will be to restart the NF service, but we don't need to restart the NF service. This is just for the video, just for demonstration purpose. Um, but we can use the command to see if the kernel, the system, the NFS system kernel has been installed. So I'm just gonna say sudo system ctl status, I think status NFS. So we want to see the kernel and server as well. So if we run, we can see that the NFS server is installed. So this is one of pretty much of the work we have to do here. So we don't need to see the exported directory. So just gonna go to the data center. I mean to the file permission groups where we've created users. We also created the data center group, which we add Carrie Schmeicher as the only as the only user in the group, which is Carrie. So if I just run if you want to see Carrie here, just run the command etc get. Is the command get thing just to see if my users are all right. I've not created all the users, just created some. Okay, let me see here. Okay, there's Carrie. Okay, Carrie's there. There's Joseph, Richard, Brian, Cole, and Bill. These are the directors and the managers of each group created. So next things is the firewall. We need to install the firewall because we don't want anyone from outside having access in. We don't want our informations to go outside without us knowing or without correct ACL. So I already installed the firewall. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna run a command here asking the system to see the status of our firewall, right? So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say sudo firewall status. Oh, why is it inactive? Do I have to activate again? I think so. So let me just say sudo then instead of status, which stays inactive, and let me say enable then. I run the status. There you go. So I've created a rule here which I'm allowing anything that to allow anything from that network only. So it's always good to have our firewall working. So the next thing is we'll disable the SSH because we don't want anyone from outside having access to our server. So we disable. our SSH. Sorry for this. Uh, we use the command set permission login to no. When we disable the SSH, we use the nano editing file. Uh, we installed also the failure to ban to prevent brute force. We don't want anyone or any attacker trying to force a password. So we also installed the failure to ban. So I think if I just run the command sudo system ctl enable fail to ban, I think it's gonna give me. This is to prevent any brute force from accessing our server. And we also, well, we need to have our static IP address. We don't want any DHCP in our server, because imagine if imagine if our IP address changing constantly, people may lose access to the server. So we created a static IP address so we can use the command here cat just to see our just to see our static IP address. There we go. We have I just have put our static IP address, so it's up and running. The message of the day we've said at the beginning. We also created a restart every 2 years. We use the cron tab E to do that. Use the command and say like I don't know if it's going to be showing, but we use the sudo because we don't want our server to be restarting every time. So use the cron tab command E. Go. It's specified over there that our servers will need to be restart every 2 years. So let me exit from here. The repository being updated. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to install the GUI option, because the GUI option takes long, so I'm going to install it just for administrators to have some easier stuff to do. So I hope this shows a little bit of what we're going to be doing, how our server will be working. So for now, this is pretty much it. Thank you for your time. This will take a little bit long, so thank you for your time.